not talk about it for fear that it will stop working. Just double checking. All right, I think we're good. All right, welcome back, everybody. We're playing 2 weeks in a row. I'm shocked and delighted. Last time, I don't have to say last time. I can say last week, the party successfully escaped from the prison and escaped the city, and is now in the forest just outside of the city of Null.
Finally finished episode 1. All right.
We finished part 1 of episode 1. Yes. So what's happened up to this point is the party arrived in the forest, and they decided to rest. And there was a vision that was granted to the party. Not a vision, I'm sorry. There was a visitation that happened where the artifact spoke through Chaz, possessed Chaz, and informed the party that they have to hide the artifact by splitting it up and hiding it in different parts around the world. And that if they don't do this, then it could mean death, destruction on a scale previously forgotten or unknown, or you don't know. It promised it was going. It basically said that bad things are going to happen if you don't do this. While that was happening, Chaz, who was the one being possessed, had a vision in which he saw an old flame, and the old flame spoke to him and basically said, "You have a responsibility. You need to do the right thing here, like you didn't before." And I believe, from a practical standpoint, where we left off is the elves decided to keep watch, and the party began a long rest. And I believe Teglin has the artifact currently, if I'm not mistaken.
Did we also talk about, didn't someone determine that they could figure out how to split it up?
Yes, I'm sorry. Bartholomew was able to do a investigation with his Tinker's tools, and he's pretty confident he can split the artifact into its component parts.
Okay.
So I believe he has the artifact currently, and that the long rest is about to begin. So remind me, who had the first watch, and what was the order of watches?
I'm a human.
Great.
I don't think that we set in order of watches before we.
So it's fine. I can take first.
Okay.
I'll take second.
So Chaz is, despite being an elf, has noped out. He is going to be awake, but is just sitting by himself in the tent.
You're going to be awake. You're not going to take a long rest?
I am going to take a long rest. He has the trance,
right.
But is not part of any discussion of watches. He has left the fire circle.
So is Auric, you're an elf, right? So you get 2 watches, right?
Yep.
Okay. So I guess I'll take the last if Bard has the second one.
Third one.
Well, if Auric gets the first 2, Bard gets the third, and I'll take the fourth.
Okay. Auric, go ahead and roll me 2 perception checks for both of your watches.
Stand by.
You should also change your Zoom names so I can remember them.
That's definitely not going to happen because I'll forget to change it back, and this is my work laptop.
Fair enough. That's an excuse. What's yours, Doc?
I don't know how.
He can't be bothered.
Milla.
I mean, I know. I honestly don't. I can't if I leave.
He's just gonna end up making his next D&D character's name Milla.
Why do you always name your character the same thing? Because I don't know how to change my Zoom name. 14.
It's like a kid who just always names their pet the same. Like, I think I might have done that. I think I had Speedy 1, Speedy 2, and Speedy 3 for hamsters.
You don't detect anything on your first watch. Roll again. The night continues to pass. Bartholomew, on your watch, go ahead and roll perception.
Le Polguer.
13. You don't detect anything. Anything else on your watch?
Yeah, it's time to go.
So describe what you do.
I would like to make sure that all the rest of our party members are in a deep trance or sleep and tiptoe my way out of camp.
Okay. As you begin leaving, so your party members are asleep. There's no reason why they would be awake right now because it's your watch, and they're all long resting. So yeah, you begin to go towards the edge of camp, and as you do, you feel a pulse of magic, and you hear a voice in your head, and it says, "And what do you think you're doing?"
Ugh, leaving. I look around. I'm assuming the voice is it like a voice in my head?
Yeah, it's a voice in your
Does it
head.
sound the same as the green glowy voice that came out of Chaz?
It sounds a little different, because obviously it was Chaz's voice you were hearing, but the cadence is
Oh,
familiar.
right. Okay.
I'm afraid that's not an option. You're not going to jeopardize the world.
I think I stand a better chance on my own than I do with these fools.
I can see appeals to reason will not work with you. So I'll simply appeal to your sense of self-preservation. And as it says that, you feel the band around your finger begin to glow, and it burns you a little bit. And the voice says, "Back in your possession, I will invoke the magic in this band."
That's not cool. Can I let's insight? Can I insight a voice in my head?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's called self-doubt. We all do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know the full capabilities of this thing, but you felt the magic start to activate, and you're pretty sure that it could do something that you would not enjoy.
Okay. Then I think I'll go back to my watch. Be a good little boy.
Very good. So to be clear, its wording was, if you try to leave with it in your possession.
Right.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Go ahead. You rolled episode 13. Okay. So your watch ends. Who was last?
Carl.
Carl. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Nice.
23. Carl, with the 23, you hear something in the woods. It's very faint, but you hear what sounds like a snapping of twigs.
I will wake up one of the elves.
Okay.
There's
Which
so
one?
many of them. Which one? No, he would have been. I'll wake up the Chaz is an elf, right? Chaz is an elf?
I am.
Yeah, and you didn't go on a watch first, so I would assume that you would be rested. So I will wake up Chaz.
Okay.
Yes, there's a sound. There's something out there.
What?
There's something out there.
There's always something.
Chaz, for a second, as Carl's shaking you awake, you see for a second, you see the face of the woman who was in your vision, and then it's Carl.
Oh, in that case, instead of mumbling himself awake, his eyes are just gonna go wide, and as he like kind of rubs them and realizes where he is still, he's just gonna get this like real dour look on his face and be like, oh, the goody two shoes. It's not morning yet. Do you always get up this early?
No, there's something out there.
He'll kind of sit up a little bit and look out and be like, "Yeah, it's the woods. There's always something out there."
Right, but I want to make sure that you can cover me while I go check it out.
Fine. And he'll pull himself out of his little sack that I assume that he is sleeping in from his bedroll. That's the word.
So Chaz, as you step out, it's fully raining. Like it's a miserable morning. It's a little chilly. Like it's spring currently. Winter just ended, so it's a little chilly. There's a little bit of fog. It's like that rain where it's not like heavy rain, but it's rain where if you stand out in it for like 10 minutes, you're just soaked.
What are the trees like around here? Is there like is there like a lot of like underbrush or like big plants, ferns maybe?
Yeah, I mean, there's not ferns, but there's like bushes. There's like I wouldn't say it's thick, but there's
Any
bushes.
big leaves? Like if there's no ferns, like I'm thinking like there's anything that I could use as a umbrella to get like a mage
No,
hand.
nothing that
the-
big. Nothing
A
that
leaf
big.
over my head. That'd be
No,
kinda
this is
sick.
not the tropics.
Okay. He is gonna have his mage hand get his bedroll and hold it over his head.
All right. So are you going out into the woods, Carl?
Yes, I will pull out my trident and I will head into the woods quietly, sneakily.
Okay. How
I will
far?
follow behind at a
Are you sneaking?
Yeah,
Stealth check, please. Oh,
nice. A
Pretty-
20 and a 1.
pretty good. No, it was a 19, right?
Wait, oh, it was a 19?
19,
Oh, it looked like
yeah.
a 1. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll
You
take it.
surprisingly, it's something about the early morning. You're a morning person. You managed to
sense.
sneak into the woods without making any clanking sounds, without accidentally knocking your trident against your shins, without accidentally tripping over anything. And you go out and you don't see anything, but you see. Well, okay, hold on. Do an investigation check.
I'm a good roll in these.
12.
Nope.
With a 12, you see what looks like a faint impression of a footprint, but nothing else.
I would like to activate tracking skills.
Okay, is that an actual feat you have? Or is it just something you
No.
want?
It's something that I am activating. I am tracking with survival.
Okay.
Surely you're in the Boy Scouts.
Who, Carl? Yeah, for
Probably.
sure. He was in
Carl
he was in the-
definitely seems like a boy scout.
he was in the Solon Scouts. That's what he was in. He was a Solon Scout.
Sure.
I mean, roll survival, I guess.
Nice.
Damn.
Yeah. So I mean, you can see it's difficult because it's raining pretty hard, but it looks like there's a couple of footprints right here, and then maybe one or two going away.
Heading away.
Yeah.
And they're definitely not our footprints from when we came in.
I mean, you would assume it's been. I mean, you've been on watch for a while. It's been raining the whole time. It was raining when you woke up, so yeah, you think these are probably new.
Okay. I'll head back to Chaz and inform him of what I found. Someone has been watching us.
I would say there's probably about 20-ish minutes left on everybody who needs it long rest. So we're close to everybody can wake up soonish if they need.
Okay.
So do you wake them up
Chaz.
before they finish the long rest, or do you wait? Is the question.
We'll see what Chaz says.
Okay.
Jess says to be watched.
What?
Never mind, you wouldn't get it. Chaz is going to turn around and go specifically to Bartholomew's tent and wake him first. Say, hey, do you still have that thing?
It's inside my trench coat. Bartholomew looks like he's pregnant. Yes, I still have. I have it.
Okay. I think someone has followed us from the city. Probably after it.
Not on my watch.
It wasn't your watch; it was my watch.
Okay, so you guys gonna wait for the long
Just
rest?
stop
to end?
coughing, Rock.
I mean, I guess we'll wait for the full long rest because.
Okay.
I don't know. Sure, we'll just wait.
All right. So the last 20 minutes pass. Everybody starts to wake up. And Carl, I would assume that even though you guys decided that you weren't going to go anywhere, or you're not, everybody's still waking up. You didn't decide to wake everyone else up early. You're still actively like listening.
Definitely.
Okay. Give me another perception check.
Let me...
Bar is hammering Carl with questions when he's finally awake. How many? What do they have? Where are they at now? When did you first notice them? When did you last notice them?
Yes, I
Oh,
do actually have advantage on these checks.
Oh,
I didn't
wow.
realize.
Okay. Go ahead. Was this your magic item?
Yep.
Cool. You don't hear anything at the moment. A few minutes pass. Everybody else, you're awake. If you'd like to do anything in this brief moment, let me know.
Have you guys told us about this yet? Or is this
When
like
everyone
we
wakes up.
literally are just waking up?
Yeah, I mean, when everyone
Okay.
wakes up, I will tell you all that in between the
Okay.
questions that I'm
Yeah,
answering.
nothing before then.
Right.
Okay. As everyone's kind of gathering and waking up and, it's raining, you start to hear... Huh?
Is detect magic a ritual spell?
Can
Yeah.
be. It's a 10-minute cast.
It can be, yeah.
If we're just puttering around camp, I'll start that when I'm awake.
Okay. This is gonna happen before 10 minutes is up.
Okay.
As you guys are kind of waking up, you begin to hear movement through the forest, and appearing out of the forest is Zora Rendell, the captain of the Protectorate Guard, with what looks like a hunting party. Let me move us to the scene.
It's fucking bitch, man.
Oh, way now.
Carl says, shit.
So yeah, appearing out of the forest is a hunting party. Looks like you've got, roughly the same number of people as you. Obviously you recognize Zora Rendell, and with her are, looks like a slightly higher tier of guard. And looks like, Carl, if you would see that there was a scout, and you would assume that was the person's footsteps that you saw. Your initial perception check was high enough to see them, but your subsequent checks were not enough to see them.
I look right at him
second
and
time. Okay. As these appear out of the woods, Zora addresses the party and says, "Oh, what does she say?" She says, "Come quietly, and I promise an actual trial."
your promises mean nothing.
Carl!
Damn.
Whoa!
But she promised last time and we didn't get it, so I don't believe
She didn't
shit
promise
she
last
says
time.
now. It's assumed when you're
okay.
taken in.
Yeah.
Point of information here. I have this written down in my physical notes when I'm traveling. I don't have them with me.
Yeah.
When I went into the evidence room,
Yeah.
I took the assassin's notebook, and
Yes.
it said it had all of our names in it. It also had hers.
Correct.
And what did it say after it?
You're
It
making
said,
me look up my notes, so hold on.
Yes, I am. I wrote it down. I'm just not there
All
tonight.
right. Your notes. Do you want the full or just her name?
If you could just, for everybody's memory, give it the full.
All right.
that'd
The
be awesome.
list was written in neat but hurried script. Several names have been crossed out while others are marked with different statuses. So it said Rafael Dravos, resolved. Zora Rendell, to be handled. Chaz Montgomery, confirmed. And then the rest of you are confirmed.
Did Chaz share this with us that he had this?
Not that I know.
I don't think that I did.
Okay. I was just curious.
I definitely meant to, and that's a Connor brain fart moment because we had so many weeks without playing.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's fine.
do you want to
But this
have
would have
shared
been
it?
Hmm?
Do you want to have shared it? I'm fine to just
Yeah.
retroactively say that you did.
I feel like in game, in universe.
I don't know if we would have had time for you to share anything like that.
I feel like this
but
would have
he
been one
could
of the
shared
very-
it like at night. Like
Yeah, I
the
feel like
night
this would have been one of the
before.
very first things that I had said. Like, hey, by the way, like, we just
Look at
got
this
out-
weird
like-
fucking book I found.
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
'cause
there
I mean,
was
like the in-game time between me stealing the book, us escaping, and then getting to the thing is only a couple hours.
I think there was time before you were possessed for that to have happened.
Okay.
Okay.
The Dravos guy or whatever, that's the High Magistrate, right?
Yeah.
Was. Okay, sure.
So he was crossed off as resolved before he was even killed.
Yeah. Well, no. So there were
and
other
that's
names that
the-
were crossed out. These were the names that
Oh.
weren't crossed out.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
Yeah.
I don't know how to take this.
So Zora repeats, "You don't intend to come quietly."
Zora, we didn't kill him.
I'm never going back.
It's not my job to decide whether or not you killed him. It's my job to bring you back.
I'm gonna
Well,
hold up.
we tried to stay for a trial, and that was a sham. So you know that's not going to happen.
Very well, she says, and she draws her sword, and the guards with her do likewise.
Can I try holding up the book and saying, "Hey, wait, we were all on the same list to be killed by this guy, all of us,
I'm just gonna
including
yell.
the High Magistrate."
I'm just gonna yell from the background. I'm not gonna be punching to knock your asses out this time.
Yeah, I mean, you can roll a persuasion check, but even if you succeed at this point, she assumes that, she assumes that not all of you are going quietly. But yeah, I mean,
who's rolling a persuasion check? Me or two?
yeah, go ahead, roll.
Intimidation for Duke, persuasion for Chaz.
Just persuasion for Chaz.
Damn.
16. She just ignores you.
Oh no, that was the intimidation.
No, I was talking to Auric. Yeah, I know who.
Oh.
Yeah, 29. I mean, she she pauses, but she says, "Okay, it'll all come out in the trial then."
The fake trial that we tried to have the first time, and you said wasn't going to happen.
I have spoken with the council, and
Insight.
yeah, go ahead, insight.
I'm not even inside. I'm not believing her. There's no way. How are we supposed to believe you?
Yeah, literally sold us up the river the last time.
Well,
Nothing she
would
could say would make me believe her.
The last time. Okay, so just to be clear, the last time she was more telling you what was going to happen. It wasn't like she decided that.
Right.
Right, but why
What's any
would
different this
anything
time?
that she says make me believe that she has the power to change the outcome this time?
Oh, no, nothing. I'm just making it clear. It wasn't like she decided. She was simply telling you what was going to happen.
Yep, and I mean that's exactly the reason why I'm not going to believe her now.
Yeah. 16, I mean, you think she believes she's telling the truth.
He believes she's telling the truth.
I mean, she's telling the truth as far as you can tell. All right.
Therein lies the problem. It's not up to her.
Oh, chat. All right, chat with Chaz
He's
gone.
left out of protest because this is bullshit.
All right, we're gonna
He
go.
did say he was having internet issues.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and kick it off. Everybody, let's roll initiative.
Oh my god, these motherfuckers! Is it just the whole campaign, week after week, can be us fighting this lady and her cronies?
I mean, there's one easy way to resolve that.
Let's kill them.
Carl did not say that.
I'm telling you
a
right now,
repeat person
I'm
you
not
fight
doing non-lethal damage this time.
over and over in a campaign is a great idea. Someone that keeps coming back. Your rival in Pokemon.
Are you talking about Mr. OP?
I don't remember how to roll initiative.
Hold on, I'm trying
Where's
to.
my initiative
Yeah,
button?
I'm also
there's
trying to
a-
remember.
Oh wait, that's in the turn order. Not my character.
There you
I'm
go.
back. I see we've moved on to initiative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you did not move her.
All right, now I gotta
Oh,
go
I don't
figure out
have
what I
an
can
initiative
do.
button when I pop it out.
On your character sheet?
Oh no, I
Yeah,
do. There it is. There's some stuff you can't do in the pop out version of your character sheet.
When you click like the sort thing.
No, I was wrong. Initiative does work, but there's other
Ooh, look
You
at
wasted
that.
your 20.
Wasted or yeah, no, wasted, definitely.
Definitely a waste.
stuff. Oh, I rolled the 20. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Is an
Who wins that
action.
Dex tiebreaker?
So we are able to see these characters,
Yeah,
by
no,
the way,
I
G.
know.
Okay.
They're not
Well,
hiding
I think-
anything.
They're actually all wearing "Hello, my name is Knight." "Hello, my name
My name is
Druid"
Scout.
stickers.
Hello, my name is Druid.
You only see their names, right? You don't see like their like anything else, right?
You know,
I
we
mean, I can see
the
it's a
whole
knight, a
sheet.
scout,
I
and a
can
druid.
see that each one has an AC of 2.
No, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's fine that you can see what they are. I don't care about that right now. But you don't see like their AC or any of
That's
those.
what you think.
But I say no.
Definitely not.
No.
Definitely. No.
All right, I need someone to tell me for real.
I can't see anything, but also I have no fucking
Yeah,
idea
I'm
how
not.
this
I don't
thing
need you to
works.
tell me you can't see
So-
anything.
No,
It
we
doesn't-
can't see anything. We might be
No.
able to see math when you roll for them, but
No,
that's
I'm gonna
if you
I'm gonna
want.
private roll those, like their
Oh,
actual rolls.
okay.
I will private roll, but initiative is I don't care. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Combat.
Again.
Alric, you're up.
How many times have we fought these fuckers?
Okay, well hold on. You've only actually fought Zora and Co. one other time. This is only the second time.
And we didn't even fight her, really. It
Yeah,
was
you ran
mostly
away
just,
like bitches.
her yelling at us.
I did.
Ran
I didn't
away like
fight.
bitches.
I mostly said that to antagonize Justin.
Literally
I-
escaped for our lives.
I just stood there deftly dodging attacks.
Hey, you were Neo when you realized that you were the one.
I mean,
Yeah.
we were just doing her job catching the assassin. It was just that.
She was going through a traumatic time, okay? All right. Let's go.
That's what they all say.
Who's this guy?
That
What is
is homeboy number 1.
Yeah, but what is it?
And that,
Make a investigation check
That
if
looks
you want to know
like
that.
a
I'm not just gonna
knight.
tell you.
Surely I would be able to see what it looks like from here.
He looks like an armored guard.
Okay, fair
Well,
enough.
you can. I mean, and you can at least describe what he's wearing.
Yeah,
and what
he's
weapons
wearing-
He's wielding.
He's wearing armor. It looks like it's a little bit more specialized armor than any of the guards you saw in either the magistrate's hall or the prison. This guy looks like, he works for a living, aka he has some skill, and he is wielding a greatsword.
Now, I also have to hit you with an unarmed strike.
I also have to do this.
I thought it was gonna do it all together, but it's not that advanced.
Yeah, go ahead and do a strike. Yeah. There you go. You have a +6. Okay, yep, that hits. Go ahead and roll your damage, and then let's just get all your attacks out, and we can handle stunning strike afterwards.
Okay. How many do I have? 3?
Uh,
2?
You
Three.
do you have extra attack yet?
We should. We're level
think I
5,
do.
right?
yeah, we're 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think you have 2, and then you can make an unarmed strike as a bonus action, if I'm remembering correctly.
You get
And
3
then-
default and 4 if you flurry of blows.
2 is your main attack, 1 is your bonus, and then flurry of blows is your 4th.
Boom. Let's keep going, bitch. I'm gonna miss.
That'll miss. I think you just keep slamming that attack button. You don't have to keep re-rolling the main thing.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
In the chat log, there should be an attack thing you can keep hitting.
Okay.
That one
Now
misses.
he must save.
Okay. He saves.
Perfect.
Anything else?
No, but the next person who attacks him gets advantage
Because
because on a successful save,
Because Sudden Strike works differently now.
where'd it go?
it does.
It's right
Okay.
here. Yeah. On a successful save, target speed is half until the start of my next turn. The next attack
Interesting.
roll then has advantage.
That's cool. I didn't know that. That's really powerful. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. Bartholomew, you're up.
All right, he's gonna reach into his pocket and call out, "Pocket fire!" and cast Fairy Fire in a cube, obviously avoiding
Basically.
Auric, but getting all of them.
Basically, the D&D version of Pocket Sand.
Can
I
you
love
get
that.
everybody? Do you have ability to do a template? Because I wonder if the scout is out of it.
20, should be 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, this guy would be too far.
All right, I do have a template, so let's see who I want to hit.
You either get the scout, or you miss the scout, or you miss the knight down there.
There we go. Do you guys see that, or maybe?
Yep.
Oh, maybe not
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
you can
it's
get
allowed.
you can get everybody but the scout. So go
Okay.
ahead and roll these deck saves.
yet.
All right. This guy fails.
Nice.
It was a 16. Okay. This guy also fails. Oh, it's not letting me assign it again. Rip. All right. Well, both of the knights have fairy fire. Let me roll you. I thought I had it automatically. Oh, she fails. So yeah, Zora fails.
Sweet.
Serves her right.
Bitch.
Fucking kidding. Sorry, I should have opened all these beforehand. I did not. And then last guy. Oh yeah, Druid is fine.
Okay.
The two knights and Zora have been hit by fairy fire.
And the scout in the back didn't get.
He
hit?
didn't get. Yeah, he didn't have to roll.
Okay. All right, and then Tiglin will scamper behind, I'm assuming, a tree with a tree trunk that will conceal him, and ironically pull out a potion of boldness and drink that. It's a bonus action.
Ironic is definitely the right word there.
Action, bonus action, movement. All right. And the goal, I suppose, if I need to like move one more this way, I will. But the intent is to not be able to get shot by the archers if I'm able to.
Okay.
All right.
Right there. Okay. Yep.
Obviously, they can move, but I am done.
Okay. All right.
wait.
That
Okay,
brings us to the druid. He's going to man, I actually should have been thinking about this beforehand. Yeah, he's going to take a step back right here, and he's going actually, what is the range on this? Actually, no. He's actually come up here, and he's going to cast. Oh, can I have? Go away. Thank you. Yes, he's going to cast Thunder Wave right there. So I guess he's gonna be right here. So yeah, Carl, Elion, and Chaz, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw. It's DC's 13. So Carl, you fail. Chaz, you succeed. We roll this damage. Okay.
Ouch.
So, Chaz, you take half. So you take 5. Carl, you take the full 11, and then Elion, I need a saving throw.
Sorry, which save?
Constitution.
Is there not a way to do that on my normal sheet?
You
In the
can.
bottom left
my
above your
pop-out?
picture, it'll pull up all of your clickable checks and saves.
Oh, is this for your fairy fire?
Save skills tools.
Oh,
Purple
there it is. I missed it. Sorry. Can you repeat which one, NG? Sorry.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. I missed mine the first time you said it.
Yeah, you
Fuck.
also fail. So both of you take the full 11 and are pushed 10 feet back.
Okay.
And then he's gonna.
Who
let's see.
launched that again?
The druid.
He's gonna pull back. His job is done. How do I get rid of this thing again?
You want to
Why
get rid of the template?
take damage? Good God.
That's not what I want.
G, you trying to get rid of the template?
Yeah.
You have to go to the, what do you call it? The drawing tools or measurement tools. One of the two, but make sure you're selecting the selection thing in the
Mhm.
pop-out menu on the right.
Mm-hmm.
Should be able to hover over and select the center point of the
Okay.
template. Like,
Which direction am I being pushed
Just
back?
directly back. So down and to the right. So the top left corner is
So-
that direction. Yep.
Okay, that's technically 15 feet if we're going by diagonals.
It should have been 10 feet.
You're right, but diagonal is 15, right? Am I doing that math right? 2 squares diagonally is 15, right, Rock?
No, that's 10.
It's 10.
Is it 10? Okay.
Yeah.
geometry works magically in D&D.
Yeah. Right. Oh no, it's not drawing.
Your measurement tools, it'll be select instead of draw.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you want, it'll be the top, like, broken up square thing.
Okay, I just deleted them all. It's fine. All right. Good deal. That's the end of his turn. It is. Oh, it's Zora's turn. Okay, what's Zora gonna do? Fairy fire means everybody has advantage on it, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And they're glowing. They have a brief purple outline.
Oh, I applied the blue.
Please change it.
I'm not gonna. All right. She's gonna be unhappy about this, so she's gonna come. She's gonna charge forward. How much movement does she have? Yeah. I guess she's gonna go for Carl. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Right here. And she's going to attack.
As she charges me, I'll say, "You're making a mistake."
13 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right. She'll attack again. Oh, she crit.
Nice.
Am I not able to roll this damage? All right. Just roll it myself. Fine, I'll do it myself. What would the math be here for the crit? It would just be max, right?
Roll plus the dice, the max dice.
So it would be the max dice plus an actual roll, is that right?
Right.
Okay. Oh god, fucking math. You take 30 you take 36 damage.
Sweet. I'm still alive though. I've got 1 health.
Oh, okay. And that'll be the end of her turn. This guy's up. He's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4 there. He's gonna come after Chaz. And he's gonna make an attack. There you
Why
are.
does he keep doing that?
Oh, I'm back. You guys hear me?
Yes.
Sorry.
18 to hit, Chaz.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay. That's 15 damage to you.
Who is this from? What just happened to
The
me?
knight.
I need to reload Foundry.
Okay, that'll be the end of his turn. I'll just keep moving here. Carl, you're up. Wait, how much are you not at max? Were you not at max health?
Uh,
Oh, you
I
took
took-
damage from the thunder wave. I'm sorry, I forgot. Yeah. Go ahead.
Carl cast Shillelagh as a bonus action. No, wait, no. Is that a bonus action now? It
Yes,
is not.
Shillelagh is a bonus
Carl
action.
Yeah, but Carl, he'll just use all of his lay on hands on himself.
Okay.
That's a bonus action
Okay.
because that really fucking hurt.
How much damage was that crit? I cut out for it.
36.
36.
Holy
I was down to 1 health point.
Wow.
Did that work?
Isn't there how much can you heal with your lay on hands?
25. So I'm now at 26 health. I
Okay.
think. Did that work? No. How is this not working? 25? I don't want to roll it. All right, just manually doing it because I don't know how that works. Okay. And so I'm going to just attack her now, I guess.
Yep.
Without Shillelagh. How do I take Shillelagh off?
You like right click your token, is it a thingy?
Why do you have the? Oh, did you automatically add Shillelagh?
It was on there. It was on there from a long time ago, apparently.
Oh.
Uh,
Let's see here.
don't know how to do that, so we'll just go in a character sheet and roll it from there.
Okay. $19 hits.
Why is it not letting me roll damage now? There.
Okay.
7 damage, and then the second attack.
$14 will miss.
Okay.
Carl, what's your max health?
48?
49.
49.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. Chaz, you're up.
Chaz is having technical difficulties.
Okay. Do you need me to
Foundry
do
is
something
not
for you?
reloading. Yeah, give me the last try at reloading this. Otherwise, I was gonna cast hideous laughter on Zora,
Okay.
and I don't. My save. Oh wait, I still have my D&D Beyond. I can tell you what my DC is.
I see it. It's 16.
17 because of my magic item.
Right. 17. Okay. So she's going to roll. She saves.
Not even a tickle.
No, she's completely unamused and totally focused on Carl. Anything
Oh,
else?
wait. I got a little something. Nope, still not loading. Bonus action.
You do have somebody like right in front of you. I don't know if you can see the battle map.
I cannot see the battle. I cannot see what's
Yeah,
going on.
you have
so
a
there's a
knight
knight
that
right in
just
front of you.
attacked you. Yeah.
Yeah, also very inconvenient that happened while my internet was out and I couldn't yell shield. But
Oh, I mean, okay.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
What happened. Did my health update though? I should be at 20 health if that was 15 damage.
Yeah, I did not, but I'll update it for you.
Okay. Yeah, 40 minus 5 minus 50, yeah, 20 health total.
Okay.
Bonus action.
You only can do Misty Step or Healing Word, but you already cast a spell.
Yeah, yep. And I should have thought of unsettling words before that. Never mind. Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, Elion, you're up.
About time. All right. I am going to cast my hypnotic pattern again.
Okay.
I'm gonna. It's a 30-foot square or 30-foot cube, so it's going to at least get these 3 in it. So this guy at the top,
Zora.
the lady, yeah, and then this knight here.
Okay, go ahead. What is the save?
I'm going to put it in chat right now. 1 sec.
DC 15.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think I can get any more with it, unfortunately.
Okay.
I can get Ulrich, but I don't think we want to do that with him.
Only unless you want to get punched next.
I could get that bottom knight, but that would also get Ulrich. So
wait, they get both charmed and incapacitated, or just one of those?
they get charmed. While charmed, they have the incapacitated condition as well.
Right.
And a
Wait, hold
speed
on.
of 0.
It's a special
might be,
type
yeah.
of charmed.
I might be able to get out of that. Hang on.
No, you're not in it.
No.
Well, he's saying if I did move it down to...
Oh.
I think don't elves get advantage against the charmed condition?
Yes, they do.
So you would at least have an advantage on the save. And you're a monk, so wisdom can't be that bad, hopefully. A roll of the dice.
Oh.
How much do you think it'll frustrate G if we actually just get demolished this battle and end up right back in the same jail cell again?
That would be a little
We have the
frustrating.
blueprint on how to get out, though.
Actually, this scout is an elf, so that's just...
Convenient.
I mean, they were already an elf. All right, they still
I know
failed.
they're all magically
That's
elf.
racist.
I don't know.
G.
I
Scout
saw
can
their
be any
ears
race just
get
because the
pointed as
default
soon as
scout
we
is a
mentioned it. That's all.
elf.
They have... Look at the... Here.
Just because the default scout is an elf doesn't mean all scouts are elves.
This one is. How do you like that? I rolled again, they still failed, so the dice already know what is going on here.
Okay, so definitely not Elrond then.
All right, what was I doing? Okay, the knight also failed.
Guys, this is tragic. I cleared my cache and cookies. I still can't open Foundry.
All right, and then
Weird.
sorry, I just need to roll for Zora. I haven't done that yet.
Have you tried a different browser?
I'm about to.
Chrome or Firefox or Edge?
Yeah.
She failed.
Oh, good.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right, so hold on, let me read this again.
Now, as a reminder to everybody,
Hit everyone that just got
if they
hit.
take
I'm
damage,
gonna magic missile each one of them once.
All right, anything else, Elion?
I'm sorry. How does flanking work again?
You get
What
a
does that
plus
do for us?
a +1 up to +2
Basically nothing.
for each additional person.
Basically nothing.
Because I was going to move to help Chaz, but I don't think that's worth putting myself in danger for next to
You
nothing.
do already have an advantage on though, because he's got a fairy fire on him. On an attack roll, at least.
That is true. That is true. Yeah, I'll move. Oops. Still have my ruler on. Yeah, I'll move there and at least help with flanking.
Am I high or is Chaz
No,
doing
he's
the
turning.
wiggle means I'm back.
donuts?
The
Okay.
wiggle means I'm back.
He's turning.
Okay.
Anything else, Elion?
No. I think
Okay.
that's everything I can do.
Cool. Scout's turn. He can't do anything because he's incapacitated. They don't get to save again, right? Let me just reread this one more time.
Correct.
They're just SOL.
And what is the length? What is the length of time? Is that a minute?
1 minute.
Okay, cool. All right, that is that. We're going next to Arik. You're up. Guy in front of you is incapacitated.
Now he's incapacitated, so I can just move then.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Either move to the one on the left that's not, or the one between
Or
Chaz and
the-
I.
Yeah, or the druid who wrecked us for his
Yeah,
first spell.
I was going to go to this guy until I remembered that we don't get advantage for flanking.
Right.
Because, yeah, it's broken.
Yeah, I'm just here to help out, but I'm pretty sure you can handle the druid on your own.
Okay, I don't, for some reason, on my little bar here, I don't have, like, Flurry of Blows is not here. But I think I'll just manually reduce my focus by 1 and then do it
Okay.
the old-fashioned way. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
So that's 4 total?
Yeah.
You can drag and drop stuff too onto a hotbar that's different than the.
Yeah, but you have to
Pop
turn
out.
that, like, the whole combat HUD off to get to that hotbar.
Oh.
Oh.
25 hits. Okay. Second strike. Tie goes to the
Roller.
that hits.
Nice. Not
Okay.
so nice.
Third strike. Ooh, that hits. That was a 1 for a second. Okay, last attack. Flurry of blows. Is it still also an unarmed strike? The flurry of blows.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Mm,
rip.
that misses.
Oof.
My hand comes completely off and flies away.
It's just a severe case of carpal tunnel.
And are you making any of these? Are making any of these a stunning strike?
No.
Okay. Anything else in your turn?
No, I think that is all that I can do.
All right, Tiglin, you're up. Yeah.
Carl, what have I seen out of you that would make me think that you can hold your own against Zora if he wasn't zoned out? Have I seen you do anything cool in combat or athletic so far?
Was he
I just hit her.
was he there when you busted in that
The way
room?
you said it had a little stank on it, and I like that.
Was Carl there, or was Bartholomew there when Carl busted into that guard room and just
I don't think so.
bulldozed that one guy?
No,
took down,
Chaz
like-
was waving at me in the opposite hall.
Right.
Yeah, I took down like 3 people in that room, but then no, I think the only person I saw was Arik. Pretty sure. So nope.
Okay. All right. In that case, we will mind sliver the one next to Ol Ulrich.
Okay. The druid?
Yes.
What's the range on Mind Sliver?
60 feet.
Got you.
Hopefully it's a big dum-dum. Druids aren't known for their intelligence.
He fails.
Nice. All right. So he'll take. Not bad. He'll take 7 psychic damage, and the next saving throw, you have to subtract 1d, which I'll just do that now, I suppose.
Yeah, just roll it. And remind me too if he does one. I'm
Yeah.
gonna forget. If you don't mind.
Oh yeah, -4 to his next save throw.
Okay. You can see the druid is bloodied.
Solid. Okay, how do I get as far away from Zora as possible?
She's incapacitated. You're still concerned about her?
Yeah, we got a
Yes.
whole minute.
I don't know how much health do I have. I think she would have one-shot me if that had been me.
She did crit. She did crit.
I'm not gonna like run all the way into the forest, but I want to get into like the underbrush like here.
Okay. Are you hiding or are you just getting in the brush?
I can't actually hide. I already used my action.
Yeah.
But
okay.
yes, I'm trying to break line of sight. They're all zonked out right now, so I'm trying to relocate. Is
I mean,
what we're
this
going for
guy
here.
isn't, but understood. I understand.
Sure. Okay.
Anything else?
Action. I do have a bonus action. What other potion? We better save those. Bonus action. I can cast a leveled spell. Nah. I'm done.
Okay. It is the druid's turn.
Justin, I debuffed the enemy next to you. It has a -4 to its next saving throw if you want to try to stunning strike it, if it's still up.
Biatch of a druid?
Yeah, it's got a -4, so that's pretty solid.
I was gonna come use that.
Fair enough. He wasn't here
As long
to
as someone
to see
takes
it,
him
so.
out, I don't really care.
All right. Where are my slots?
But you might enjoy how I use it, though.
I'm sure I will.
Am I blind? Okay, he's gonna cast Thunder Wave just on you, Ulrich. He doesn't like you all up in his business.
Whatever.
All right, so go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw.
Pass. Hold on. It always takes me forever to find these.
It's okay. We'll get faster as we get into a battle rhythm. It's taking me a minute to find things too.
Constitution. Wait. Saving throws. There we
Saving
go.
throw, yeah.
Almost fucked up.
Oh,
You
I
fail.
pass.
So you're gonna take. Ooh, you're gonna take 8 damage, and you're pushed. You're pushed 10 feet away from the druid, and he's gonna move since you're no longer next to him.
Don't worry, I'll be back, bitch.
That was the point. He's gonna go over here. All right. That is
I take 8, you say?
8. Yes, 8 thunder damage. Zora's turn, incapacitated. Let's just see if she has anything. Nope. All right. Knight's turn. This guy's not incapacitated. He's gonna swing at Chaz because that's what he wants to do.
Hey, Doc,
Connor here.
how long does that debuff last?
Yeah, I'm here this time.
It's probably next
until
round.
your
or
next
something.
turn. Yeah.
13
round.
to hit, Chaz.
Yes, it is. Because I did not have time after waking up to use mage armor.
I gave you plenty of time.
Would you like to shield?
Oh, yeah, I should do that. Thank you for reminding me. We use shield.
Okay, and I would assume a 13 misses then.
That a 13 would miss a.
Okay, you dodged 12 damage there.
Thank you. That's why I keep you around,
12
Bartholomew.
damage. Oh.
Okay, and then yeah,
Hypnotic pattern is really screwing G over here. Well done.
yeah, he's gonna swing
Great
again.
spell.
Ooh, that's gonna hit. Wait, what's your AC right now?
Oh, it's still me?
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, he's gonna hit you.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna do 16 damage.
Little damage between friends.
And that's the end of his turn. The other knight's incapacitated. Carl, you're up.
Okay. Carl's gonna cast Shillelagh on his weapon now and move up to the druid. And ask him, where do you think you're going?
You're
And
going nowhere.
attack.
It doesn't have to be like this, man.
And
Get him. Can I ask a question? Are we trying to kill these motherfuckers?
no, non-lethal damage.
24
They're city
hits.
guards still.
You guys probably should know that it looks like I'm trying to kill these people. So if you're going to try to convince me otherwise, you should try.
11 damage, and then he needs to make a save to not fall prone.
What is that? Con? Strength?
Yeah, let me go look at it again. Hold
Probably
on, where'd it
strength,
go?
right? Or dex, maybe?
Constitution save throw.
And we're minusing a d4.
Can I just
Or a
do
Minus
that?
a 4. Yep.
Okay, let me see if that works.
Hey, does it say what my save is here somewhere? Either
Plus the ability modifier used to make the attack roll plus your proficiency.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
You would think it would tell you where it's at. All right, what's my? What's
So 8 plus your attack bonus.
Oh, well, that's going to be...
13.
Yeah, he fails, so he falls prone.
Nice. Sweep the leg.
And then next attack will be at advantage then, since he's prone. $19 to hit.
19 hits.
$10 damage.
Was that lethal damage?
Non-lethal
All right,
damage.
he is down.
And stay down.
I know it says he's dead, but he's actually just down.
10.
Carl just going and stay down.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, nice. I can get there. All right. Head over here.
Let me do that.
And I will end my turn there.
Okay.
Fourth action.
All
Okay,
right, Chaz, you're up. This knight is really taking you to town.
He is. I am extremely grievously wounded. I'm gonna break out my brand new spell. They just invented it at the Mage Bard College. Sorcerer's Burst.
Yeah, is that a word spell? I don't think so.
Love it.
What? And I get advantage on this guy, right?
Yes, he is fairy fire, but does it work with
Melee though, right?
Oh,
But
so cancel out.
yeah, cancel out. So you would just do a normal attack.
Yeah.
So then I definitely just missed.
Wait, what do you mean?
Oh no, 12. The 12 would have been
Your
the
first one was a 12,
Yeah.
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 First one was 12. So does 20 hit?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So
Wait, hold on. 20?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. This is not a melee attack, right? Okay.
this is not a melee attack.
All right, it hits.
Damage. I'm gonna use. What did those roll? I didn't see that because
It was
5
8.
and a 3.
8.
5 and 8.
No,
I'm gonna use empowered spell meta magic on this and re-roll both of those dice.
Okay.
He's out here
So,
fishing for the 8 to get the extra damage.
Yep. Oh.
double sevens.
It's still better. It's still better.
All right, so he takes that. Anything else?
No.
All right. Elion, you're up.
All right, how's this guy looking between Chaz and I?
He's hurt, but he still looks okay.
He's not bloodied.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm figuring out a fucking exploit in real time. I have a question for you after this session, G.
Okay.
Great.
Rock's face.
Do I have any? Hmm. The other enemies are all the ones that are.
Yep.
This is the last one that is active.
All right.
Last stand line.
Well, then I will also sorceress burst.
Okay.
And I'll look at Chaz and go, me too.
You're a bard too?
Something like that.
Hmm.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I guess the bards know how to do it better.
That's literally 2 fucking ones in a row. Absurd. All right. Well, that's that.
That's it for you?
Christ. Yeah. Well, I don't want to move and take the reaction attack. So.
All right. Scouts incapacitated.
It's
Arx,
fucking
back to
annoying.
you. The druid is down and unconscious.
Okay, I remind you again that it looks like I'm trying to kill these people, and so if anyone wants to yell at me to try to convince me otherwise, you might want to do that.
I probably would not have noticed that with Zora womping on me, but when you come and hit this guy, I will probably say something.
But he's down. Oh, you
But
mean this guy's?
Yeah, when you come to this guy, I'm assuming that's where you're coming.
Yes, that is where I'm headed.
Yeah.
I'll look over my shoulder and I'll go, help!
Doo-be-doo-be-doo.
You're going to add 2 to these attacks.
I'm what?
Adding 2. Plus 2.
Oh, well, I rolled one, so
That's okay. That misses.
Even with my 2?
Yes. That's a 17. You miss.
Unbelievable.
But aren't they fairy fired and he has advantage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
Yes, he has advantage. So roll that again. And you should be
Okay.
able to add a situational bonus in the dialogue that comes up. You can just put a 2 in there.
Yes, I just had already gone past it
Yeah, that's fine.
by the time you said it. Okay. So there's my advantage.
Rocks.
That misses.
Don't forget advantage from here on out.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Advantage plus 2.
Boom. Attack. Plus 2. Advantage. Oh, it's so complicated.
Yeah, but look at you get to see 2 dice roll.
Yeah, that hits. 26, that hits. Okay.
Hey, let's try and not kill him. You know, we don't want to make this any worse than it already is. If they come out here and find a bunch of dead guards, it's just going to be worse for us.
But will
Okay.
they know that it's us?
Yes.
I'm going to turn to Carl and say, my spell was an acid attack.
I didn't see any acid on him. It was a bad angle.
It's a funny
go ahead and
angle.
roll a quick persuasion, Carl.
Listen. Oh, I should mention Zora wields a big fuck off glaive. So she was all up in your business with a glaive. There's no way Carl was looking anywhere else when that was happening. 24. Damn.
Damn. Okay.
Damn.
Fine.
Boy's got away with words.
Gonna be honest with you. I said it pretty high too.
I
His
really don't want
earnestness
these guys dead.
is prying into your soul. All
You
right.
think she would give us that courtesy herself?
No, and that's why we will. We will prove that we are the better people.
Ah, fuck, he's got
How
me
many
there.
have I rolled? 2?
Just one. You only rolled one. Or no, you rolled 2. So this is your third
Rolled
attack.
2, so this is my third one.
Third attack.
Plus 2 advantage.
That's tough. Miss.
Jeez. All right, because you rolled doubles, you get to roll again.
Yeah.
Oh, he has
times
flurry
you go
of-
to jail.
He has
I get
flurry
a
of
whole new
blows.
turn now.
You have flurry of blows, don't you?
I'm not using it.
Okay. Anything else?
I I am going to try to do. I'm going to make the one hit a stunning strike hit. So
Okay, go ahead and give me that so I can roll it. All right. Oh, he succeeds.
okay.
He
Well,
shrugs off your open hand palm slap.
Well, whoever hits him next has advantage. Wait, what is? You can't get double advantage.
No,
I
you
guess, can
cannot.
you?
Yeah.
It's an automatic death. That's what
Auto crit, right?
Roll persuasion on the DM.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Nat 20 it. All you need is nat 20.
All right, Bartholomew, you're up.
I don't have a very good.
What all is involved in the incapacitated effect? They can't take actions or
Your
reactions.
speed is 0.
And your speed is 0. Is there anything else involved?
No.
I'm
Okay.
scrolling up. I
Well,
don't,
they're
I don't
technically
remember.
charmed, right? Technically.
Yes.
But I don't know if that's the actual charmed condition or not.
No, charmed is different.
Yeah. I think they're
So-
just incapacitated, and it's the incapacitated condition. Speed 0, they can't do anything.
Yeah, or have the charmed condition so they can't attack me, blah, blah, blah. We would have advantage on ability checks, whatever. And then
Do they have disadvantage on any
while
sort of saving
charmed,
throws?
the creature has incapacitated. They can't take actions or reactions, is all it says.
Okay.
Don't think so, yeah.
To
So-
be clear, the thing that breaks your hypnotic pattern is damage, correct?
The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes any damage or if someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of its stupor.
Okay. Then I am going to rustle around in the bushes and use my magical tinkering skills to create 1,000 ball bearings and attempt to throw them under Zora.
Okay.
Let's fucking go. She's
How
gonna
do
get
I-
hit and
how do I
immediately
link?
fall.
Can I just link this?
Don't bounce them so that she doesn't take any damage.
I can't link ball bearings, but it's a DC 10 Dex saving throw or fall prone in a 10-foot square on her.
Okay.
What a sentence. I can't link ball bearings.
All right. Anything else?
That's an action. Oh, I can actually put like a little thing. Nice. Am I where I want to be?
I don't think anywhere Bartholomew has been in the last couple months is where he wants.
That's true. I am done.
Okay. Zora's still incapacitated. We're back at the night. He's going to...
She's got to make the Dex saving throw.
She's incapacitated. She's not moving.
Yeah, I think it's
There's
when they
still
move.
ball bearings underneath her.
So her feet didn't leave the
moving.
ground. They just bumped up against her boots.
All right.
Yeah,
That would be
she's
for, like, when she
surrounded
tries
by
to
them, but yeah.
You're laying a trap that will
Listen,
eventually
when I
spring.
say your bullshit doesn't work, you know that it's really not going to work.
Yeah, Doc, this is honestly probably for the best because you probably would have had her fall and take 1 point of
Oh,
damage.
I would
fair,
have fought
dog.
that tooth and nail
That's
because
fair, dog.
we've never taken damage. There's a precedent.
That's fair,
I have my
dog.
whole court case already established here.
All right, what's this thing going to do, man?
Run. Surrender.
Da, 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 da.
Can I try and intimidate him to surrender?
On your turn, you may.
Hide kids.
He's
hide wife.
gonna attack Chaz because he's right there.
So is everyone else.
He was. All right, you know what? All right, hold on. Let me
This
do.
man just came up and punched him
All
in
right,
the
hold on.
spine, and
Hold
he's
on.
not going to do anything about it.
I'll. You know what? Hold on. Let me just leave it up to the dice. Okay, he's gonna turn around and attack Auric. Oh, he crit. Hell yes.
Yikes.
Gonna
I'm
hurt.
glad I bullied G about that one because that might have been enough
Alright.
at this point to one-shot me to straight death.
It might have.
Okay. We only max the dice, not the plus, right?
Right.
You
The
yeah, you
fixed
max.
number
Yeah,
doesn't
you don't
double.
double
max
this,
the
like,
second
Yeah.
the damage
dice.
modifier.
Okay, so you take 24 damage, Auric.
Nothing.
Wait, what kind of damage?
Great question. 1 second. It's a great sword, so slashing.
Flashing.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna have that.
How do you
Wait.
have that?
Wait, no, I can't have it. I can just reduce it. Hold on.
Yeah, 1d10 plus your dex modifier and your monk
Like,
level.
oh, this will just roll it for me.
It's
Even
not
better.
missiles anymore. It's any attack. What the?
That's impressive.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
monk's got a little glow up there.
Look, he's glowing. He's could have been an 8. It could have been an 8.
Still, it's a good chunk.
No, but like
That's
imagine if it was
wild.
an 8. All right.
Okay,
so
so
you
How much
take
was I supposed to take?
you're going to take 14 now.
Do I now take 14?
Yep.
Okay.
As the great sword comes crashing down, you don't quite block it, but you catch it on your forearm a little, and you kind of just like you shrug it a little bit. It still clips your shoulder, but that was gonna hit you in the chest. All right. When he's gonna attack a second time, actually. Forgot that he could do that twice. Does a 21 hit?
Almost certainly.
You take 10 damage.
Oh, and give it right. Wait, can I do that again? No, I can only do it once, can't I?
Yeah,
Correct.
use your reaction.
Okay.
All right. That's the end of his turn. This guy's still incapacitated. Carl, you're up.
Is he still not bloodied?
Let's see. No, he is not bloodied.
Oh, okay. I am going to attack him with my trident.
Yep, +2.
My character doesn't want anyone to know it, but the physical manifestations of impending death are plain.
20 hits.
20.
That's quite a sentence.
Oh, wait, hold on. 20? He's going to use his
20.
reaction, and he's going to parry. So he adds +2. So, it still goes to you. So, yeah, you still hit.
Ha! That's 16 damage,
Okay.
and he does a Constitution save to be knocked prone.
Okay. He is now bloodied.
Good.
What's the DC on that?
I think we decided it was 13.
He succeeds.
Okay.
He's standing in the mud, very wide stance, like he's in a squat.
That's a miss on the second
Yeah.
swing.
Miss. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, Chaz, you're up.
He parried that, right?
No, he tried to, and he failed.
But I mean, he used his reaction to attempt to parry.
Yes.
Okay.
Run away!
The little blood spatters. Wait, was that already there, or did you move and it?
Yeah,
put
no,
one
it,
down?
it does it
No
as he
one follows
moves.
me. Yeah, I'm just
That's
dripping blood across the
hilarious.
battlefield.
Well, if you notice, the
You-
druid had it too, and Carl left some blood
Oh,
over
yeah.
here.
Yep.
That's sick. You hear from the bushes, go somewhere else. My hiding spot.
I'm gonna whisper back to Doc in the woods. Can you try to see if the thing can do anything to help us? Like, is it on our side? Can it like vaporize them?
It's on its
It
own.
was
Now is
nukes.
not the time to experiment.
And I'm gonna once again Sorcerer's Burst,
Okay.
but this time I can just take the advantage as normal.
Yep. 20 hits.
20's gonna hit. All right, we're gonna empowered meta magic that shit again. Well, I'm gonna roll and see if I get the 8s first, but
Get ready for a long rest after this, guys.
I think he can get Does the sorcerers get stuff back on short rests? I forget.
I'm going to empowered
little
meta magic that
stuffers?
shit.
Yes.
Keep fishing for that 8. Yes.
There you go.
Okay. Does it automatically do that?
Nice.
That is 18 damage.
Carl will yell at you, "Hey, we're trying to keep him alive, remember?
Oh, you don't
We're
see
the-
this one hit. We're going to do, wait, oh, hold
We're
on. I
the
don't know if it can be
good
psychic.
guys."
What kind of damage can it be? It might not be able to be psychic.
Acid, cold, fire, lightning,
mean-
poison, psychic, thunder.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't
Super
matter.
psychic.
You're going to kill him.
Blood just
melts
pours
his
out of
brain
his
from the
ears.
inside. I want it to come out his ears just to horrify Carl.
Yeah, he's actually looking at Carl when this happens, and he just falls over dead.
Carl gives you eyes.
Jazz literally just shrugs. He literally is unarmed, does not even have a weapon. He points at Arik and ends his turn.
All right, Elion, you're up.
So currently only
They're all
incapacitated people, right?
correct.
So I will look to the group and I say, who do we start with?
Let's just get the closest one.
This guy? This guy was a motherfucker, wasn't he? Didn't he have a lot of health and was hard to hit?
Yeah. That's who we just finished fighting.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it occurs to
You gotta
you, your
do him
enemies
at
are
some
dead,
point.
down, or incapacitated. You could just fucking leave.
No, it gives us like a
We have
45
less than a
seconds.
minute. We've got.
We've
It's been what? This is my
Yeah, our whole
third
camp
turn.
is here. We
Yeah.
haven't
So
we haven't
it's-
broken camp yet.
It's
so.
been 18 seconds.
Okay.
This will let you
I-
come back with a bigger
Yeah.
guard party too.
Yeah, I have questions for Zora.
Okay. Well, I will turn around then.
Yeah, why don't we just tie him up?
Yep. Like that plan.
You want to do that to all of them?
Yeah, let's just tie him up
Okay.
because we're not doing damage to him.
Right.
Yeah.
So I will go behind this person, and I will take my
How
time.
many seconds are left?
42.
Okay, I'm not even gonna make you roll this because like, who wants to roll 5 sleight of hand checks? They're incapacitated. You're able to tie them all up.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Perfect.
we think they're
And
all
actually,
pretty
you know what?
well
No, actually,
done.
we'll do one thing. We'll do a group
Ooh,
sleight of
a
hand.
big group sleight of hand.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
Yes.
Damn it.
Where
Shouldn't
is
say
the
that.
epic roll thing? Here it is.
We should get advantage on that though, because we would be helping and checking each other's work. It's a group
And
project.
they are incapacitated, so it's not like they're trying to fight it or anything.
Wait, who's okay? So wait, hold on. Is everyone helping, or only some of you
Yes,
helping?
We're all helping. Except
We're all
for
doing it together. We're a big team.
Arik, you helping?
Somehow.
Yeah,
Okay,
fuck these
just
guys.
making sure. Is there a way for me to say that this has advantage?
I'll help tie their hands behind their backs and throw them off a cliff too, if you guys want.
Watch for the
Done.
ball bearings.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoever ties up Zora has to do the DC save to not fall over.
Fuck.
Make Arik do it.
You can move at half speed to not have to roll.
Hmm.
So you just gotta slide your feet on the ground.
I don't see a way to make this with advantage.
We can just do. Can we do it twice?
Yeah, I'll just click this allow reroll option. There we go.
Well, I guess if the first one doesn't pass, then we get to try it again.
Only one additional time. Go ahead.
No, there's an
Oh, you
advantage
can-
here.
There's an
Yeah, you-
advantage, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You can-
We
Okay.
get advantage here, so everybody
roll
pick
with advantage?
advantage.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, just don't roll it a second time.
Oh,
Damn.
Needed that.
Oh, it. Okay, I turned on and then disabled.
Oh, we got this. Easy.
We better.
Should I?
You don't need to reroll.
You were successful.
Yeah.
I really like this epic roll thing.
Yeah,
It is cool.
I like group
The
checks in
look on your
general, so
face
I'm
every
happy.
time we do it gives it away.
All right, you successfully tie them up. I would say you probably have about, I don't know, 10 seconds left maybe one more round.
Put them all next to each other.
Okay.
Put them all back to back.
We could
They can't
get them up
see each
against the
other.
tree
Well,
and then tie them to the tree.
Would we want to put them back to back? Because they could untie themselves. We could untie each other.
We can do a tree. That's fine.
From a branch.
All right, this
By their
tree
neck.
right here.
From a branch.
Sure.
Okay.
Just suspend them.
In the 10 seconds we have until they wake up, I am going to ask Bartholomew over here if he has one of his special potions. A potion of healing.
Yeah, I don't. I got some speed, and I'll hand you. It's a potion of speed.
I was gonna say, you might want to be careful what kind of
Alright.
speed you're talking about.
Are y'all gonna wake up Zora?
No, we'll just let her wake up on her own.
Okay. She wakes up. Blinks, looks up, sees she's tied up, and she looks up at you guys, and she says, "All right."
I was not familiar with your game.
Now what?
Now we show you that we were not the ones that murdered the High Magistrate.
In
Yeah,
the
show her the
background,
book.
I'm mage handing my bedroll over the one guy we did actually kill.
I specifically said the High Magistrate.
She just says, I'm not in charge of I'm just here to capture you."
Well, you
But
didn't
you
find
realize-
us.
Who is in
You
charge?
failed.
This time I failed.
Just 5 different voices all yelling snarky comments at her.
I'm not up against like kneecapping her so she can't walk ever again. We don't need to kill her to make sure she doesn't fight us again. Out of game. That was not in game.
Doc's out for blood.
You know we cannot
Just
let
one
you
blood
take us
brigade. I need
back.
blood everywhere.
I understand that. I still have a job to do.
I want to show her the book and ask her if it means anything to her. Just the page with the crossed off names,
Okay.
and then the
You
High
said there were-
Magistrate.
Yeah, you said there were other crossed off names too, right?
I did.
So can we ask her then if she knows, like, if any of those other people were ones that have
Well, have
gotten-
you tried to read the other
Did-
names?
I was gonna say, I'm assuming we would have like attempted to at least look at them at some point. I'm assuming we did not recognize them.
No, no one
Chaz
ever
can't
asked me.
read.
Now that we have access to the book, can we look at those other names?
Yes. I mean, you've had access to it.
Okay,
Uh,
but what
Had
are the
access
names?
to it and remembered. What are
All
the
right,
names?
there
that
are a bunch
crossed
of
off?
names. A lot of them are scratched out pretty heavily. There's only really one other name that you can make out, and it's Valen.
Wait, why do we know that name?
That does ring a bell.
Do we know that name?
No,
Yeah,
it sounds
Valen,
similar to
Valen.
the name of Chaz's old flame, which is Valine,
Ah,
but it's not the same person.
I don't feel like that's what I was thinking of, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you want to
So-
ask her about Valen?
Yes.
So ask, please.
Valen. Does the name ring a bell?
Valen, the Black Fox.
The one with the crossed out name. Yes.
You show her the book.
Yes.
She frowns. Yeah, he was in the prison. He was locked up in the prison,
Which prison?
the one you escaped from.
That was the
One-
assassin?
No. No, he was. Or,
was he the goose?
He was
The fuck?
He was the guy in that back corner, wasn't he?
the fuck?
wasn't
Well,
moving.
goose? What's this about
No,
a goose?
that was the assassin in the back corner, right?
Do we know?
No, there was
the
another
assassin?
guy.
Was there?
No, there was
There was
only the
another guy.
assassin
Damn it, Cat.
in your
Yeah,
cell
us
block.
and the
it was
assassin.
us and the assassin. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and there was a goose also. No, and she'll say Valen Dane. He was a enforcer for one of the crime syndicates in Null. and he was captured, and he's been in locked up in the prison for a week.
And how sure are you that he's alive currently?
I mean, I saw him the same night I spoke to you. I went to tell him that his trial had been scheduled, just like I was there to tell you.
Was that before or after Chaz got this book?
I don't know where you got that book. Or you're asking me, the DM, not.
I'm asking you as a DM, yeah.
It would have. So Chaz.
How does that timeline work?
No, Chaz was there earlier.
Yeah, the chronologically, I think that was earlier in the day.
Yeah, he was
right?
there in the afternoon. She came down there in the evening.
Well, maybe he just assumed that that was good enough.
Who?
The assassin. You know, the one that actually killed the High Magistrate?
Are you talking about your other party member that was in the prison?
The assassin, the one that we chased down and captured for you. That is not our party member.
Okay. Well, all I know is in the morning when we found that you guys had escaped, he was dead. There's
That's
some
not
sort of
surprising.
arcane
Was
means.
his cell locked?
His cell was locked.
Yeah, we unlocked all of our cells. Why would we have left him to die?
We assumed that one of
if he
you
was
killed
with
him.
us?
'Cause he
We
was
have no
too badly
reason
wounded
to.
to travel with you.
We chased him down. Didn't we down him when they captured us?
No,
Wasn't
you had
he
done it
already
before they got there.
unconscious? Yeah, why would we just like injure him in the open and then allow ourselves to have you catch up?
Wait a minute. We all say confirmed in this book. I think we're being played. Did the assassin?
Valen doesn't say confirmed, does he?
Valen's
He's
name is
crossed
just
out.
scratched out. There's no status on his name.
But it's the same as the High Magistrate. It's crossed out.
No, the names I read you were the ones that were not crossed out.
So,
High Magistrate said resolved. Zora's name is next, says to be handled, and then all of our names say confirmed. But before that, Valen is crossed out.
Yeah, and there are other names too. It's just they're heavily crossed out, and you can't make them out.
Got it.
I wonder if we were the second group of people that the assassin tried to like co-opt or frame. That's why we say confirmed, and that's why the others are crossed out, because the last attempt on... I'm going to ask Zora if there had been prior attempts on the High Magistrate's life.
Yeah, he's a powerful man. There's attempts on his life regularly.
Okay, but Zora, you met Bartholomew and I on the beach, so you knew we weren't even in Null when those attempts happened.
Yeah, I mean, attempts happen all the time. They're not always by the same group of people. You're saying there's a conspiracy, is what you're saying.
That we don't know about.
She shrugs and she says, you seem to think you don't know about it, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you would gain out of convincing me there's a conspiracy. So I'll give you that. But all I know
I'm
is I
tired
have a
of
job
this.
to do.
I'm tired of this. I'm going to knock her out.
Wait. Can I stop you before you knock her out?
You can try, yeah.
Do I have to like physically stop you, or is just yelling at you good enough?
Yes, you have to physically stop me.
Okay. Well, like a toddler grabs onto the crook of your elbow.
Yeah,
What,
just roll
strength?
strength. Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay, you definitely stop me.
I
Yeah.
got that toddler strength.
that toddler strength.
Before you do that, since we're playing show and tell, and I'm going to pull out the prison wand that we pilfered out of the chest. I
Oh,
took this for all the pain and suffering you caused. What is it?
You
It was
just
and I'll tell her it was in the chest, and it was locked, but not very well.
What was that?
Don't we have identify?
Nope.
Someone? No one has identify here.
I think I do.
She
Yeah,
frowns and
got
she
it.
just says, "It looks like a wand."
This will determine where you get punched by Carl.
She just sticks her chin out.
Ah. I turn on my heel.
Asking for it.
I aim for her chin.
Carl's a
Roll,
woman hitter.
roll,
Nice.
just roll damage. You definitely hit. Just roll damage.
Can I just? I don't know how to do it.
Anybody know heat metal?
Trying to kill her?
No.
All right, yeah, you knock her out.
Okay.
Actually, I think I might. Oh no.
All right, everybody. The other ones are awake now, though.
I go to the next one. Do you have anything to say?
He just looks at you and looks to the side. No.
Knock him out.
Okay.
Walk to the next one. Do you have anything to say?
I got kids, man.
Knock him out.
Eh.
Knock him out.
There's one more.
No, we got them all, right?
No, you knocked out 3 people. There's 4.
We already knocked that one
Oh,
out.
I guess the
She's
druid is.
knocked out.
I guess the druid is
For
still
an hour or two,
unconscious.
probably.
Actually,
You know.
yeah, everybody's unconscious.
Good. I'm tired of her already.
All right, so you guys are y'all gonna stick around, or are y'all gonna,
So I think we need to have a conversation because she's already intimated that she's going to come after us again.
Yeah, exactly. She's just gonna. This is gonna keep happening.
So we need to brainstorm what we can do as a
I can
party
tell you what we can do.
to prevent her from coming after us again.
Eat her 1,000 ball bearings.
You say feed her 1,000
Yeah,
ball
he
bearings?
did.
Let's feed her 1,000 ball bearings
Wow.
and find a pendulum magnet.
I need to, before I make my recommendation, where can I see my own alignment? I don't know where to look on this character sheet. Was she a righty or a lefty?
Hold on.
I don't think anything.
Oh
you
wait, there's
do-
like D&D magic. That's not gonna
Yeah,
do
I'm
anything.
just gonna say
Oh.
anything you do is gonna make it worse because she's just gonna get it regrown and then.
Yeah,
the
she
She's
just gets
she's a
pissed off
lefty.
at us. Okay, well, I forgot about magic. So
You forgot about magic.
yeah, I was like, yeah, we'll just break her arm and they'll give us weeks at least.
So wait, are you assuming that breaking her arm? Oh, you saying break? Yeah, I thought you were saying you were gonna cut her arm off.
That's what I was thinking it's gonna do.
No,
too,
I
yeah.
mean that's pretty grisly. You have to hate someone to do something like
right, sure.
that. But yeah, when they can just go to the local
Yeah,
cleric's
just drink a
office.
potion.
I propose that at the very least we take all their gear. Says the very, very bloody Chaz who has no armor and no weapons. Also no
It's
armor.
all free game. Take what you want. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
lugging it
Can we
around.
can we loot these people and see what they got on them?
It's a good call.
I mean, all they're gonna have is their weapons and armor.
Detect magic.
I can do both of those things. Detect magic and identify.
Didn't
You
get something else on
identify,
that
I'll
chest,
detect
too?
magic.
What was that?
You identify, and I'll
No,
detect magic.
sorry, I was asking what Rock was saying.
Doc, didn't you also get something else from that chest too that we need to identify?
It was just a fancy goblet,
Okay.
which I don't think was magical. I didn't write
It
down
was
that
not magical.
Yeah. A gold ornate
Are you
goblet.
casting detect magic?
Yes, I will ritual cast detect magic.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, they don't have any magic items. Their weapons
What do I
are.
see? Is there anything that has not been made known to me from the party that's
Okay,
magic?
hold on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, you would know about Chaz's magical item.
Yeah.
Carl's got two.
Locket.
I don't remember. Arak, what was your magical item?
What is my magical item?
I don't think you have one, or at least you don't have one
has
in your
a
character sheet.
shield and a ring that are glowing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have one?
I could have sworn I did.
All right, let's just say
Bracers of
Arik has a
defense,
magical
or-
item. We just don't know what it is right now.
I gotta go back and look and see what it is.
Yeah, because it's not in your character sheet, so probably let's sort that out.
Probably just a +1 weapon or whatever.
No, he uses his fists.
Plus
I
1
use-
to his knuckles.
Do you not have any weapon at all?
I have one, but
It's not a +1.
I said you could have a +1 weapon in addition to a magical weapon item as well.
right.
Oh,
So
they
this
also
wasn't-
make +1 fists.
What? All right. Yeah, you detect the party's magical items. So everybody has
Elion,
one.
what does Elion have on him?
For magical items?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm a fucking sorcerer. I've got a lot.
I know. That's what I'm asking.
I've got my
Do you have to- I don't think you have to-
magic orb.
Yeah, I don't think you have to tell them what it does. Just what it what it
No,
is.
no, no.
And-
Yeah, just the whatever's glowing on you, the
Yeah.
glowy bits.
Yeah, so it's my glowing orb and my glowing rod.
I'm gonna do that.
His ball and rod are glowing.
And I've been using those this whole time, so
He's had those whipped out in this last 20 seconds. Understood. Okay.
they're always exposed.
There's nothing glowy
Exposed-
on the
Exposed
bad guys.
and glowing.
Well, just now. They're only glowing now.
But no, yeah, they don't have anything magical that's glowing. Their weapons are not magical. They don't have any magical items.
What about the armor? You said that their armor looked
I mean, it's just
Unique.
standard armor. It's unique from a styles perspective. It's not magical.
got it. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should definitely take their weapons at the very least.
Okay, go ahead. You do that. The weapons. I mean, it's a bunch of really large weapons. So the druid has a big staff. The
I need
knight has a
that.
great sword. The Zora has a glaive.
I'm going to take the druid staff to replace the magic one that I broke in the prison.
Okay, this is not +1.
That's fine.
Okay.
At least it's something.
So I will just carry them off, and if we don't have anywhere to store them, I'll just drop them off somewhere in the forest.
Okay.
Donate them to an orphanage.
Yeah, here's a big fuck off glaive. And
Yeah.
the scout had a longbow. The knight had a crossbow.
Sure, I will take a crossbow.
Okay, it was a heavy crossbow, right? Hold on. Yeah, it was a heavy crossbow.
Is there an easy way to add items?
Yeah, if you go to the compendium, you should be able to do a drag and drop, I think.
Compendium?
Or I don't know.
It's the
Packs?
second from the right.
Yeah,
Compendium
compendium
packs.
packs.
And I've had more luck with the D&D SRD content than the D&D Beyond, but it's just me.
Can I just do a search for all, or do I have to like go into
I
them?
think you could
individually?
You have
probably.
to go
You can
into like
open
the
it up and
items
then
part.
search within. So, like, if you open up items SRD, there's a search bar.
All
You
right,
said a heavy crossbow?
heavy crossbow. Yep.
Okay, so two things. We don't have, and it's fine if we don't. No way to slow Zora down from following us, since that she can just go get magically fixed up, right? Nobody's got any bright ideas. Okay. Second thing, how do we keep her from finding us again?
So okay,
What do we do different?
are you guys gonna stay here and deliberate? Or are you guys gonna move?
We'll say while we're trucking.
Are
Okay.
they? I forget. Are they? Did we knock them out?
Yeah,
Are
they're
they
all
still out
unconscious
by the
right
time
now.
we leave.
Yep, all
Okay,
unconscious.
we need to do something. What are we doing about the body?
The body.
Yeah. What are you doing about the body, Chaz?
Did they?
Yes.
You covered it with your bedroll.
Yeah. Well, if everybody will look away for a moment, I'm just going to repeatedly spam Sorcerer's Burst with acid until
my
it's gone.
God. Gosh.
Dude.
Are you about to Breaking Bad it? Just disintegrate it in your
Yep.
acid?
Okay. Anything else?
No, it's actually Chaz. It's full seriousness. In character, Chaz would not be about that. I would say that Chaz. I mean, like, I don't know that I would actually
Do anything?
do anything with the body.
Okay. All right. So let's. You guys are leaving now, yeah?
I will give him a proper burial.
Yeah, let's bag of holding him for now because then he's weightless.
Fair.
He can
Ah.
He's gonna
Would you like
bleed.
to-
He's gonna bleed all over the inside of the bag of holding. Like you're not getting that
to try
out.
to persuade you?
You're not gonna get
No, we're not gonna do that.
Carl will try and persuade you. So we need to give this guy a proper burial.
So why are we putting him in the bag of holding?
I could do it right here. You want to do it right here?
Yes.
Okay.
That beats
Carl
putting
will
it in the
start
bag of
digging-
holding.
Carl will start digging a hole.
What are you gonna use to dig the hole? You have a shovel.
Glaive.
A glaive, yeah.
All right. This takes
Oh, for
roughly
crying out
an
loud,
hour
and
to
then I
dig
will
a
use
shallow
my-
grave.
Magical tinkering so he can have a shovel.
Okay. It
This
takes
is when I wish
it takes
we
30
had-
minutes to dig a grave. You bury him about 4.5 feet deep. Anything else?
4.5. You want to go to 6. 4.5.
I'll put a stick on the top, acting
And a
like a
cowboy
flower.
hat.
Okay. All right. So you guys move along. You're gonna do you guys are y'all picking any particular direction or you're just moving away?
Away from the city, I would assume.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Which way does the storm look like it's moving? Wait, Chaz would not think to do that. Chaz is not smart.
it's
enough to do
just
that.
raining everywhere. It's just raining. Okay. All right. So let me now let's take a step back because I want to explain how this is going to work. Okay. We finally got to the point in the game where I'm going to explain how, like, what actually the mechanics of what we're going to do. Okay. So you guys are fugitives from, you're all fugitives from the government of Marvos, which means all the city states. Okay. The artifact has told you need to split it up and hide it. So how this is going to work is, you can't just enter a town like you would in a normal campaign. But I mean, you can still enter a town, but you're gonna have to do a couple of things. So specifically, to enter, So if you want to enter a town and like buy things or get things, or you just go into the town, we'll need to make a group stealth check. And that will determine whether or not like you can disguise yourselves well enough. And I assume like we can role play out some disguises, but like you have to do some sort of stealth deception
That
check.
doesn't include actual disguise self, right? That would let us just walk into town.
If
The spell.
yeah, if you cast it on
Okay.
yeah. I mean we can work it out, but the point is you can't just enter a town. They're actively looking for you.
And that's only in Null, in this region.
It's in all of the Marvosian city states. Because they have means of communication. So assume your wanted posters have been plastered everywhere.
Okay. We are all, I guess, normal races aside from Tiglin, right?
Whoa!
But yes, that is true.
Okay.
I want to work. So I want to do something for traveling because you're going to travel across this world. I want to make it really simple. We can be as nitty gritty as you guys choose to be, but I would prefer not to. But I'll just lay it out for you, and you can tell me. How this is going to work is if you're traveling in the wilderness, meaning you're not going into a town, there's going to be a group survival check. And that the DC will be, a certain DC depending on your proximity to civilization. So some places are going to be easier to travel in, and other places you'll be able to find. We'll just assume you'll be able to like hunt and find food in some places like this forest, but maybe not so easily in places like the desert, right? So you have essentially two choices. You can travel through the wilderness and make, group checks on survival, and that'll be low or high depending on where you are. Or you can go into a town and your stealth check will be low or high depending on if you're entering a big city somewhere in Marvos, or if you're entering a town that's not even in Marvos at all, or if it's a smaller city or whatever. The DC for the stealth and survival changes based on where you are and what you're trying to do.
I don't suppose anybody took the Outlander background, did they? Lets us find food and water for up to 5 party members for free.
Nope.
Highly doubt it.
That's a bummer because I've taken that in at least 90% of my campaigns.
The one time you don't.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Okay, so that's how it's going to work in general. So I know that you guys haven't discussed this as a party yet, but the overall goal of hiding the artifact is you're splitting it into pieces and you're actually like hiding it. and you're doing the reverse of you're doing the reverse of looting a dungeon. You're actually setting up a dungeon. So, and I will explain that more in our next session because the artifact's going to talk to you again.
God, the one time I don't play wizard. Fuck.
I was gonna say what's happening is G is running a second campaign and he's not telling
We're
us
writing it for
this,
him.
and we're writing it for him.
So yeah, what I would say right now is I'm going to take us now. What I'm going to do right now is we're going to go back to the world map right here. And I want you guys, because I need to prepare what we were doing next. So what I need to know is where you guys are headed.
No idea.
Based on what you just said, I won't do the thing that I was going to do, which is suggest to the group that perhaps this artifact is evil and lying to us.
Okay.
It's also possible.
Why can't I get to? Oh, here we go.
I mean, who would find if we just dug a 45-foot hole in the random wilderness? Right? How long did the One Ring to Rule Them All sit in a riverbed before somebody found it? Right? We could buy thousands of years if we put it 45 feet underground.
You guys are able to see
Unless
this,
it,
right?
Or just
Falls
drop
to
it in the
people.
ocean.
You guys are able to
True.
see this, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So currently, you guys, I would say, are probably somewhere over here.
Which
Can you ping here?
Yeah, I'm
Where's
pinging.
here?
Next to Knoll.
I see. no
which
ping.
are the places that we
Oh,
get to go without being fugitives?
So
Rafter?
yeah. So all of these principalities and the Free City of Z and the Protectorate, that's all Marvos.
Okay.
I could probably get us into Koso.
I think we need to go east.
So are you guys gonna? All right. So you're gonna try to go to where? Koso or Jusik or like Yathan or Yatha?
I think at least like get to the coast is a good idea, and then
Okay.
that opens up
Yeah.
all of our
Are
wherever we
you-
feel like going.
Are you staying in Null and going direct to the coast? You're gonna try to go up into Seoul and then cut over to the coast.
There's a town called Steamer
Now-
on this island, and I'm all about
Now
that.
I'll take a pause here. You guys can discuss it like as a party if you want, like in role play. But like
You may have
that's
done
what I'm
this.
expecting.
You may have done this already. Is this map somewhere in Discord?
Yes. There's an info dump channel.
Yeah, I'm just looking at it now. I just can't find the map because I'm
It should be at the
stupid.
top, but if it's not there, I will.
I only see the
Okay.
text descriptions.
Not here.
All right.
Yeah, we don't actually have a map.
Yep, I will post it again.
Okay,
I think
cool.
a
Thank
good option would just either to head straight east, or actually probably like south towards Autumn Hall. There's a little less towns down there to the coast, and then
somewhere less
can hop,
densely
skip.
populated. Yeah, I'm with
yeah,
you.
and even then, like I know Chaz has disguised self, I have disguised self, so like getting just the supplies to get from point A to point B won't be a problem.
Yeah, if we head
Yeah.
that way, then we could pop over to Steamer.
Yeah.
Steamer, I barely know her.
Okay.
That was exactly what I was hoping would happen when I did that.
I heard you set it
Does
up, and I'm
anybody see the
like,
shape
I'll let Doc
of,
have
of
this.
that island? It's kind of reversed because it's almost like the guy is laying on his back, right?
oh,
You, know,
What?
you
What?
guys don't see
Sorry.
the balls here and the
Yeah.
shaft here?
Okay, no, I did
Oh.
see that, but you said the guy.
way you
and I'm like, I
described
don't
that
see, I'm
was-
like, I don't see an entire person there,
Yeah.
Doc.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so for now, you guys are head east.
We're heading like southeast towards autumn.
Wait,
Yes.
hold on. Is there a town called Snubblub?
Probably not.
I
We can
would,
sightsee, we'll see.
I would recommend that we head south for
Snubbalore.
sure. The further away from
G.
Seoul we get, the better. Otherwise, Carl
I demand
might
this
be
R be
recognized.
retconned into a B.
Snubbalub.
Is Harafnir
think about
the
That's actually a
pirate
great
kingdom?
point. Let's
Yes,
call it Snubble.
it is the
Okay.
Pirate Kingdom, or
That's
it
also
was.
good for us.
It was once upon a time pirates.
Okay.
They're a little more
That's also
organized
good,
these
'cause they're-
days.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. They're not as lawless as I was about to
You
say.
guys
Well, I mean,
may
they're
guess this.
more like, what did I put in the info dump channel?
Lots of text.
Yeah, hold on.
You guys may have guessed this, but I will be leaning heavily into my newfound criminal status.
You're gonna fit right in.
Yeah, no, they're still they have like formed a monarchy, but they're still, they know who they were.
If I'm going to have to be wanted fugitive, then I'm going for 5 stars.
Oh man.
Yeah, I have a
Okay.
feeling, Rock, you're gonna be. You and I are both gonna be left in the dust.
Okay, so we're going to. You guys are going to head south then to the coast.
Essentially,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay. So what
Maybe
we're
to
going to do?
autumn
That's
and then
about all the
moose
plan we
metal?
need at this point because it will
Heading
change.
for moose metal.
Moose metal is the ultimate goal. Looks like a very connected port.
Amen, brother. Amen.
All right. I think we'll just do this now. We'll just do one survival check, to get you guys down to the coast. There's no
Is
towns
it a
in between
group
there.
one?
Yeah, this is a
Sure.
group one. Hell yeah! Why do you think I came up with this mechanic? So I could do
That's
lots
what
of
I
group
figured. I
rolls.
just was confirming.
All right, so this will be survival. You're in this.
Okay, what happens if we pour our like abilities and stuff that would help into this, right? So I have
Like
like
what?
enhance ability that gives
For how long?
advantage.
I've located a town called Horror Reach.
Okay, I'm just gonna
Dude,
All
give
giving
right,
us the
sounds
whole
like
map
we're
was a
getting,
bad
sounds
idea.
like we're gonna retire.
No,
there.
this is great. You guys are having fun with it. I didn't know you guys would have so much fun with the town names.
It is good news, everybody. It's just a little bit southwest of Dirt Shield. And which is itself just a little bit southwest of Smootwatch.
What kingdom are we in?
That's in G, of course.
Oh, super far north. Okay.
He and his dirt
We'll have
shield.
we'll have to leave Horreach for later, I think.
Yeah. God damn it. Before we end this campaign, we are visiting. Okay.
Just remember it for the epilogue once we finished everything. What does Arik do?
He goes to
Horreach.
You cut to the epilogue. It's Arik sitting in a bar in Horreach.
Just tipping one back.
I'm here for it.
Okay. So you're about to make an argument for enhanceability. How long does it last?
An hour.
I mean,
Whoever is, I don't think anybody's necessarily our premier navigator, but that would go on.
This place
for
it's not so
some
much
sort.
about
I am-
navigation as food.
Well, I just mean like moving through the wilderness
Yeah.
to have.
I don't think that's quite enough for advantage. I'll let you roll a dice and you can add it to whoever you enhance.
Okay.
Does
Which
it does
dice?
enhance
A D100?
ability? Does enhance ability let you give any dice for any of its things?
So I have to choose strength, dex, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, and it's survival. So I would just choose wisdom, which right.
Okay.
That's
All
what
right.
survival
Roll
is.
roll a d4.
I will take it. We will. Oh, that did 2v4, so just take the first. 3.
3. Okay. You can add 3 to yours. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. Survival. Let's roll, baby.
No advantage, right? Just normal
Just
roll.
straight.
Sorry, guys.
Why is my dice like? Oh, there it went. What are we
Holy
doing, boy?
Christ.
Yes, man.
What are we doing?
You succeeded.
Success.
Dude, okay, so we don't even have to try hard on these.
So, well, no, hold on.
Is it, I'm just curious. Is it like averaging? Is it
It's
taking a
averaging.
sum?
It's averaging.
Okay.
Now, but here's the thing, Rock. The DC change is based on the area you're moving in. So the area you were moving in now, there are no towns.
Got it.
Oh,
Well, we got our shit rolls
but
out
you
of the
weren't.
way.
But you
so-
weren't moving super far to. Anyway, it's going to be it's going to vary. That roll DC. That DC is going to vary based on,
Just
the
wait till we
environment.
get up to Horror Reach.
Okay. All right. So you guys get down. We're gonna say you get down. Which town were you headed for?
Moose metal.
Moose Meadow. I won't say you
Yeah,
get
remember,
quite
the
as
number one
far
goal
as
is Moose Metal.
you can't get quite as far as Moose Meadow. I would say you get as far as Cries Wind.
Is where?
Cries Wind. It's on the way to Moose Meadow.
Oh, I see it.
Just
Okay.
saying, you guys haven't lived until you've been to Yulbendendary. Yulbendendary is what I meant to say.
Are y'all gonna continue? You're continuing on to Moose Meadow, right?
Can we draw our path as we go? Like it's a
Yeah, can we just not go to Crestwind and just go around it?
Yeah, you
to
can go
Moose
around it.
Meadow?
I'm just saying you can't do that in like a day or 2 days.
Oh.
how long did we just travel?
I haven't really decided, but I think it was more than a day's travel. Yeah, I'm not gonna be too hard and fast about it. So we'll say you get to Moose Meadow.
I need you to be
I might in the future, but
Got
for
it.
this one, we're just gonna go with the one roll. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you guys are gonna be in Moose Meadow. So when we pick up next session, are we playing next week?
I still see Moose Me
Could be.
Dale. I'm going to be honest. I don't see Moose Meadow.
Moose me Dale.
Yeah, Moose Meadow.
Right here.
Moose Meadow.
Moose metal.
Moose
Moose Meadow.
Meadow. Are we playing next week?
Just a command.
I can be around next week.
We're playing next week, right?
Oh,
think
Moose
so.
me Dale.
This is gonna be tough.
Me, Dale.
Oh man, this is gonna be tough because I'm.
Next week.
You know, if a goose me is when you like pinch someone's butt, what's a moose me?
What'd you
know?
say,
When
Justin?
you finger him in the butt.
I just closed my calendar. Hold on.
I mean, you aren't listed as out.
Ah, man.
Yeah, I just got to confirm that that's still
Well,
legitimate.
The problem for me is I'm getting home the day before. I don't know.
Oh, you're getting home Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might be a
Just
tough sell then.
Prepare before you leave.
Well, I think he's preparing to leave.
Yeah, I'm leaving Thursday.
There you go. You got 2 days.
No, I have tomorrow.
That's a whole day.
I'm working tomorrow.
Well, I will be here.
All right, let's do this. Let's tentatively plan, and assuming I get enough time to prep, we will play.
That's fine. If not, then
I will do
I'll
my
play
level
this.
best to get it ready by then.
Oh, okay.